Welcome in or welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a collective read, pulling some tarot, and then I might do a pick a card, 3-choice pick a card. Topic, I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. But yeah, let's pull some cards, see what's going on in the energy for the collective. I keep spilling the deck on this 10 of Cups. The Star. Some love energy going on today, I think. Yeah. Alright, Spirit, let's see what's going on. These cards are like impossible. The Sun. Light being shed. Illumination. Oh. We got the Fool. It's in the kind of in the block position, I guess. Oh, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse flipped out as well. Blocking somebody from coming in with some bullshit. Yeah. They're also blocked. 6 of Wands. And the Hangman in reverse. Blocked. Someone trying to come in and do some bullshit, basically. Whoa. And we got 8 of Cups. Upright. It's like the family feeling relieved. There's kind of like it's like a solemn kind of glory. They're like, yes, this bullshit's being blocked, yes. And then we got the 10 of Pentacles. So, I mean, that's pretty decent story going on there. What are all these stuff being blocked? What is the 6 of Wands about, Spirit? To me, it's all that could be also be saying it's talking something about somebody's heart space. It could be saying it's being blocked from somebody forcing somebody to wait to have their happy home and their abundance coming in. Alright, what is this 7? Yeah, conflict between values and financial necessity. Okay. Alright, and what's mental health issues? The Hangman in reverse, something with mental health issues. I know a lot of people are struggling financially because they've jacked up the prices on literally everything to such an insane amount. I don't know how people aren't rioting in the streets. Quite honestly. Like, well, I do know, because most of the people that would have the balls to do that are binded with being like the only caregiver of children, or like they're in some kind of binded type of situations. So it's like, that's why at the end of the day, like, you gotta learn how to do the magics, how to work with the universe, work with divine, because that's the only way out. That's what they say, the only way out is in. Yeah, okay. What's this fool about? Abandonment wounds. Got destiny swapping right here. Yeah, I started feeling a pain coming in from my left crown. Jeez. So I just pulled from the What's It About, determining most aligned way to share unique gifts with the world and receive reciprocal abundance. Let me see here. Determining most aligned way to share unique gifts with the world and receive reciprocal abundance. Okay. So, for society, so like on a grander scale. Alright, so what way... I need to make like a deck that is more towards like gifts and stuff, like a superpower kind of thing. I just have this vocations. I don't really have anything else like that, but I could pull a few from here and see. YouTuber. So maybe just more people getting up on a virtual stage and spreading a message out there. Yeah, we need more ghosts. We need more ghosts up in here spreading messages. You join our ghost crew. If you know, you know. 15, 16, 17. So, spreading more messages about like the pain, because destiny swapping came up, so it's just giving like the pain being caused from being separated, you know, from the life that you're meant to live into this other life where you have to talk to this wonderful lady. I don't know what song this is. I don't know if you guys can even hear it, but I love this song. Ace of Wands under that. Yeah, so like regarding like people and their stupid ass magics, trying to cover up, trying to replace like others' beauty and uniqueness, basically stealing their energy and dressing themselves in others' energy. They're energy harvesting, that's what they're doing. Yeah, and like just spreading a message from the heart regarding these conflicts with people doing these stupid ass wands. Throwing their stupid ass wands. Something about a biotechnology risk. Oh god, this again. Someone close to you has their soul trapped. Someone close to you has their soul trapped. Who? Biological mother in the reverse. Let me shuffle. Let me shuffle it. Oh, so it's like, I think it's saying like the divine mother. So it's your biological mother in reverse, but it's like your biological mother, but not. Yeah. The viewer, the querent. Uh-oh. Alright, well, what can we do about that, Spirit? Who wants to help with this one? Oh, that, okay. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So we got Luia, the marvelous god. Revelation protects from sadness, gives revelations in dreams. So this angel's gonna help give the answer in people's dreams on how to help these people that souls are trapped. Anybody else, Spirit, wants to come through and help with this? Death. God, the end of the universe, endings and rebirth, influences health and longevity. Death wants to help out. Mumia. It's like mummy. And then we got Nine of Pentacles, Huia, the omniscient god, submission to higher order, identifies traitors and destroys their plans. Yeah. Yeah, we need that. Somebody's targeting you directly, whoever's watching. Particularly if you are a paranormal investigator. It's in reverse though. I didn't shuffle though, but damn. The source is your family. Response is ancestral arbitration. Someone in your family is targeting you. Could be ancestors. Could be, oh, right under that, romantic ex. You need to do a cord cutting. And they're paying someone. They're paying someone to do this. Yep. I can feel that shit. You need to do a return to sender. Return only what isn't yours. And ancestral arbitration. Let elders decide. You need to make a spiritual backpack. Put some tools in there for your ancestors. Put it on your altar and let them decide. Give them a little... Give them some oranges or some shit. Whatever they like. Some rum. They like rum. Why is all the rum gone? That's what they're saying right now. Okay. They're targeting a place and land. You need to do a land blessing. They're most likely targeting where you live. And they're targeting you. Somebody's ex. Oh, shit. That could be what this Hangman in reverse is with the wands and the heart. Why it was... They're trying to like, they're trying to like sacrifice. They paid someone to like try to sacrifice your manifestations of your heart. Your glory and love, your 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. The only reason they're succeeding is there's something going on with you, with your values about money, your balance between money and your values, because they paid someone to do this, so something you've been spending your money on is allowing this kind of like contract to occur. So you need to really reevaluate what you're spending your money on, where it's going, the source of where it's going. You can also just look up like how to do some kind of like you need to set your intentions with your money. So even like if, you know, even if it does end up segueing or going into the pockets of somebody, unsavory character, right, that's related to this, as long as you set your boundaries, set your intentions, it won't work. So one thing you could do is just say, like, whoever you subscribe to, what I would do is I would say, the Most High, Elohim Adonai, and the Holy Ghost is what the most is. Please make sure that all of my financial givings are I don't even know how to word it. How would you word it? That I'm freed from any type of contracts that go against my values and my finances. That conflict between my values and my finances. There you go. Something like that. Yeah, so they're doing something with maybe trying to give you like insects and spiders and stuff in your house that cause you problems somehow. They're targeting your land. So you could try to do this. This might help. You could screenshot that. Heal the earth also. That could help with the land because they like basically sent like a curse. Let's see what else. Do one more for Dash. We'll call justice on this bitch. And then we'll move on. This deck is so stiff, I could like barely shuffle it. Oh my god. Like, cut my fingers right off. Jeez. Okay. Oh, if I make it smaller, it's a lot easier. This is like mega paper cut territory with this deck. Holy shit. I'm trying so hard not to get sliced right now. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna flip. Mabon money spell. Mabon is a great time for financial security spells like the one below. Perform it on September 21st. Sunstone. Does it say apple? So that's something you can do. Okay. Yeah, and also cleanse your aura. You might have had surgery. It's definitely important that you, if you've had surgery, to cleanse your aura. And also, I know I said we only do one, but these are just coming out. They're coming out. Angelically improve your luck and restore peace. Call on Archangel Haniel. So this would be good to do on a Friday. This might help with your ex so that they stop, so they realize that they're not right for you. Okay? And here's another one to cleanse your chakras, alright? Alright. That's enough for that. I just gotta really address these things when they come up, because otherwise it just keeps coming up in the reads like over and over and over. It's like, alright, we need to take care of it right away. Oh, let's get some Astro dice for the collective. So we got Saturn in Virgo in the 11th. So Spirit wants the collective to focus on working hard towards acts of service for humanity. Doing what though, Spirit? Oh, you know what? The angel cards would probably help with that. Doing what, Spirit? Alright. So they don't really want you to focus. Okay. I'm not really sure what they're trying to say with it being in reverse. What is this one? Evil spirits. Alright, so we got 6 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Aladia, the favorable god, Divine grace cures rage and pestilence, absolves the guilty. So people are probably feeling really angry. They're saying in a Hahia 5 of Wands, politics and ambition wins judgments and protects all those who seek the truth. People are feeling really angry towards like the politicians and stuff for like fucking shit up for everybody. And for, you know, causing pestilence on the land and the people's minds, their hearts and minds. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Divine blessings drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. Yeah, this is like the pestilence. It's so Ka-Hethel, the adored god. So Spirit really wants the collective to focus on trying to heal the land and get justice against these corrupt politicians. Ace of Cups, Nithael, God, the King of Heaven. This is in the upright. Rejuvenation, obtains the mercy of God and gives long life. So that this is heavily supported by God. This will give the mercy of God if the collective works towards this. God listening in concealment, the favorable God, God the King of Heaven, the adored God. So also, Spirit's saying to not focus on abundance or financial oh no. Well, being obsessed with money is never a good thing, okay? But what it's saying is, you know, this Ace of Pentacles is in reverse because the land is being graped and it's pestilence-sized. That's not a word, but I just made it one, okay? Pestilence. It's not funny, but it's, you know. So, and then we got the Ace of Cups here, which is like love, also representing abundance, rejuvenation. So it's saying like the money, the abundance and stuff is not coming in because not enough people give a shit about the environment, the land, standing up against these scumbags, okay? Hold on a sec. Alright. Yeah, death in reverse on the bottom. If you know, endings and rebirth influences health and longevity. So, like, this will bring mercy from God. You know, the death will be reversed, okay? Alright, that's the message I have for you for the collective. I guess we'll do a quick pick a card. I'm just going to do random, see what's it about for each pile. So just pick a pile between 1 and 3. And then I will see you at your pile or your choice. Alright, number 1. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to call justice on the romantic ex that's doing black magics on somebody. Yeah, let's do that. Spirit, what justice is going to be served for this person that's doing black magics on the collective? Whoa, that flew out right away. Boundary line. Someone crosses a limit. Reclaiming your space restores balance. So it's in the power of whoever this is pertaining to, whoever it resonates with, okay? There's a power imbalance. Akashic recursion. Patterns repeat until a lesson is learned, acknowledged. Learn and acknowledged. Karmic loop closes. So you need to do something about it. You can't just let it linger and think it's not there. It's coming out for a reason. Okay? Alright, pile number 1. Let's roll the Astro Dice for you to start it off with. Do that again. You got Pluto in Pisces in the 9th house. Let me see the what's it about, and then we'll go from there. Oh, that's a lot. Science fiction. This is too many. This is too many. That's too many, Spirit. You're gonna have to simmer down there. Whoever you are, you want a lot of information, but this is just a short and sweet one because I gotta go do some stuff. But also, like, we can do it another time. All right, state/provincial level issue. Okay. Regarding a horror in the reverse. That could be what the Pluto energy is about. The Pisces could be like illusions. So you might think you're in your head about something being a horror, but it's really not. Regarding something on the state level, determine correct strategy and contingency plans moving forward. Yeah, so the 9th house is traveling, philosophy. Pluto's also thinking deep. Pisces also diving deep. So you might need a strategy moving forward to get yourself out of a horror type of situation, or you just need some kind of strategy, alright? So we'll do pull from the strategy deck. Oh, jeez. Another super stiff deck. This one's stiff, though, because I glued paper on there. Alright. Alright, Spirit, what kind of strategy will help pile number 1 to deal with this issue they got going on here? So, symbolic leadership and personal example. In the upright, leaders who embody values inspire wider adherence. Reversed, hypocrisy or abuse by leaders quickly delegitimizes a cause. Example, moral authority of leaders like Gandhi and MLK strengthen movements when actions matched words. So, this is in reverse. Hypocrisy or abuse by leaders quickly delegitimizes a cause. You might be a leader that's been a hypocrite. Or there's a leader that's a hypocrite that's delegitimizing your cause. What is this about? Trauma and psych patterns. Anxious attachment. Craving closeness but fearing rejection, leading to neediness or perfectionism to keep partners. So whoever this leader is that's not embodying values and inspiring a wider adherence has an issue with anxious attachment, craving closeness but fearing rejection. So they're not embodying their truth. They're just being like a people pleaser or whatever to try to feel more secure within themselves. Whether this be you or whoever, this leader. Bottom of the deck in reverse. No protocols lead to paralysis or unilateralism. Coalition discipline and decision protocols. Upright. Clear procedures for decision making. Maintain unity under stress. Reverse. No protocols lead to paralysis or unilateralism. That's a hard word to say. Example, movements that establish decision processes navigated crises more coherently. Yeah, so it seems like you're just super disorganized, or like whoever you're dealing with is super disorganized. So there's something there. There needs to be a more solid plan. Maybe try to utilize AI as a very simple way to figure shit out. To come up with a plan. Whatever your cause is, just put in the parameters and it should be able to help you there. Let me see. Anything else? 2 yeses and 1 no. Alright, we'll do another one. Contingency plan? Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this deck. Let's see what so also with contingency plans, you can ask AI as well. So you got the 10th gate, the chamber of release. A quiet stone room with a pool of still water. Everything you drop into it dissolves into light, meaning purification, letting go, emotional clearing, real-world use, rest, decluttering, releasing guilt or resentment. Invocation, chamber of release, empty me of what I no longer carry. Upright, letting go. So you are in the process of letting go. This could be what to do with those attachment issues. So that's good. Under that, we also got your energy is protected. And you're ready to face the shadow. Let me see. What else, Spirit, to help this person on their path, determining the strategy they need? You got the Oracle Child in reverse. You've forgotten something essential. Fear of the unknown. You're afraid of the unknown. You're afraid of the unknown. Communication is flowing though. So you're understanding. You're open to receive messages. You're understanding. You need stability before proceeding. Meditation, grounding exercises, financial planning, cleaning your space, or stabilizing your routine. Again, yeah, you gotta definitely get organized, plan things out, strategize. And you need spiritual protection as well, so it's in the reverse. If you're in a relationship right now, Spirit's saying it's not a living union. Healing or timing is needed. Yeah, you need to heal from these attachment issues before you can get this, okay? Yeah, someone's twisting the truth. There's a false twin present. Someone's pretending to be your twin. You need clarity before moving. Something is hidden. Shine light inward. Therapy breakthroughs, dream journaling, shadow work, noticing triggers, or understanding why you react the way you do. Something is hidden. What's hidden, Spirit? This person you're dealing with might be doing this to animals. It might be hurting animals, okay? So you need rest and nourishment. And then you'll be able to step into your power. As long as you stay authentic and don't be a people pleaser and stay in your values and your true values. What is a value that they need to embrace, Spirit? If I can find them. What do we got here? Desires. I don't even know where the values are. Where is it? Oh. All the way in East Jabumbo. Let's see, y'all. Tradition. You value tradition. So determining what traditions you value, integrating that into your plan somehow could help. Into your strategy, into your contingencies. Staying centered amid chaos, that can help with the clearing your space out. Releasing outcomes so the path can unfold. Stop being so attached to the outcomes. Just saying, I am not attached to the outcome. I release attachment to the outcome can really help, okay? Taking responsibility without self-punishment. So you can acknowledge that you've made a mistake, or that you have an issue without beating yourself up about it. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has issues from time to time, or lots of the time. Or rarely, whatever. It depends on the person, right? It doesn't mean that you need to beat yourself up about it. If you at least are brave enough to admit that you have an issue and work towards solving it, develop that strategy, develop that contingency plan, develop that plan and the contingency plan, then you're golden. That's chef's kiss right there. There's no need to beat yourself up about it and wallow in your misery. Okay? Like, oh, I'm a needy little bitch. No, you're not. You just were needy at one time. You had an issue. Just because you have an issue doesn't mean you're defined by it. Okay? That's something really important a lot of people need to realize. The only time it becomes like a definition of you is if you continuously do the thing. Then it's like that becomes ingrained in your being. So like every day, if you say the hurting animals thing came up, if you hurt animals every single day and you know you're hurting the animals and you're totally fine with it and you just keep doing it, you're an animal abuser. That becomes who you are. But if you hurt an animal, you didn't realize that you hurt the animal, or you didn't realize it was wrong, but then you realized and then you stopped doing it, then that doesn't define you. And there's no reason you need to sit there and beat yourself up about it and become useless, essentially. Or I don't want to say useless, but like defunct. Like, you don't want to become defunct. You know, you need to be a good leader who can help society. Okay? You're meant to be a leader in an organization, some type of coalition you're in. You either need to guide the leader that's messed up, or you're the leader that's messed up. Either way, you have an important purpose here, okay? Alright, that's the message I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this helped, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Alright, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Alright, pile number 2. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about for you. What it do, pile number 2? A competition in reverse. Spirit, you might be involved in some kind of competition that you don't want to be in, or it's a very negative competition. Spirit's saying you need to forge a new identity beyond labels and roles. And something about a place or location. Competition might be at a specific place. Where's this place? So you can know if this is what it's talking about. A palace. I just thought of Palace of Thieves. I just heard Palace of Thieves, and then I heard Palace of Athena. Something with love and stealing. Somebody stealing love. You're in a love competition. Yeah. I was just drawn to the word chariot. 7, 24, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, justice with the lovers. Yep. So, something about forging a new identity beyond labels and roles. Okay, let's roll the Astro dice. Got Capricorn, Jupiter in Capricorn in the first house. Let me see, hold on. Alright, so this can mean your core energy, Jupiter, is focused on structure and boundaries. Capricorn, as it shapes your physical identity and outward presence, first house. It points to a journey of redefining your personal authority and building a grounded, authentic presence from the ground up. The core archetypes in your role: Jupiter represents expansion, wisdom, truth-seeking, and the search for higher meaning. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, signifies structure, discipline, realism, and mastery of the physical world. First house, the ascendant, represents your physical body, ego, personal identity, and the first impression you give to the world. Because Jupiter is in the fall position in Capricorn, it is less about blind luck and more about disciplined optimism. It is about building a reliable identity rather than relying on an idealized fantasy. This combination can support breaking beyond external roles and social labels through several themes. Hope as a discipline. Instead of letting the world define you, you construct an identity using a steady, practical approach. You learn who you are through hard work, trial, and tangible results rather than relying on abstract concepts. Rejection of outdated structures. You naturally question traditional labels, e.g. societal or family expectations, because you possess an intrinsic, grounded wisdom. You build your self-worth on what is real and sustainable. Authentic authority. The first house represents how others see you. With this placement, you project a quiet, steady presence that commands respect and trust. You embody a lonely fighter vibe, standing steadfast even when social pressure or trends shift around you. Internalize truth. You seek to internalize your own philosophy. The challenge of this placement is to become a discipline of truth rather than a mere preacher of it, or disciple of truth rather than just a preacher of it. So it builds an opportunity to, or provides an opportunity to build a personal philosophy and a concrete identity entirely from scratch. So maybe there's somebody that you're trying to like win their heart or something, but it's like you feel like they'll never love you or whatever because of like who you are or whatever. Everything kind of like is, I don't know, just the concept of things being a reflection of you, right, is coming to mind. So that, to me, that's saying that you have an issue with yourself. And that's why this is coming out. Forging a new identity beyond labels and roles. So yeah, like focusing on, so like a lot of people identify as their job. So like you might be a waitress, but that's not who you are, okay? You might be work at a spa, but that's not who you are. Let's see, what could be like a new identity for them that you think would be a good fit for them, Spirit? Oh shit, a lot. God humiliating the proud. So God wants you to humiliate proud men. Spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. So you might have a way with words so that you can influence these type of people. Prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. You might think that this won't bring you prosperity, but Spirit's saying it will bring you fame and renown, influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries, bringing truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. By humiliating these proud douchebags. That's what Spirit's saying would be a great role for you. Or not role, but identity for you to embody. It's already like in you. It's just a matter of putting it out there in the world, right? Alright, I think that's pretty good. Do you want anything else? We got 2 no's, or we got 2 maybes and 1 no. Yeah, mistaken identity. Let's see. Is this what I'm thinking, Spirit? 2 yeses and a no it's hiding. Okay. This is something, a message coming in. It's more on a personal level for me. Somebody's wondering what's behind the door of my haunted house. They don't understand. A lot of people astral project in my energy, and they literally like see what I do and stuff. It's like pretty creepy, but yeah, telescope in reverse. Okay, well, you can keep being confused, whoever you are, because it's none of your business. You can talk to me in real life if you really want to know. How about that? Okay, so that's that. Yeah, two of cups. This love. As long as you go down this path, your two of cups is going to be protected. You just have to have patience for your chariot to come in. There's going to be people in your energy fucking around, trying to be nosy, which is what just came out for me. But you got the whole world in your hands. These invasive fuckers are going to be looking through a funeral veil. Or somebody's going to be looking at them through a funeral veil. Because they're trying to take your love away with their stupid magics and their dumb they're going to get a tower. Yeah. And end up in the sunken place with the sandworm. Alright, that's the message I have for you. I hope this helped, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Alright, pile number 3. What it be? Pile number 3. Alright, pile number 3. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about for you. Something about Saturn's collective consciousness. So, the workforce going on, and shadow work related to the workforce. Someone who is sick or severely injured, rapidly recovering in reverse. So you might be trying to heal from an injury and it's preventing you from working. Let me see what the dice have to say about this. You got Taurus in the South Node in the 6th house. Hold on. Alright, so I'm going to read this for you. A South Node in Taurus in the 6th house on the Astro dice represents a past life default to comfort, material security, and physical routines. This placement points to a shadow of over-identifying self-worth with productivity, while delays in healing highlight the need to surrender physical control to Saturn's collective consciousness. The shadow work, the trap of physical security. The South Node reveals what is comfortable, inherited, and overused. In Taurus, a fixed earth sign, and the 6th house, the house of daily habits, health, and routines. The shadow revolves around a rigid need to maintain control over your body, your work, and your physical environments. The shadow pattern. The shadow is the belief that if you just keep grinding, stay physically comfortable, and maintain a fixed routine, you will be safe. You might lean on material habits, overeating, strict diets, or material attachments, or over-indexing on productivity to feel worthy. The work. Shadow work invites you to release this rigid need for physical certainty. It is about dismantling the belief that your value is defined solely by your physical output or your ability to serve others. In the 6th house, Saturn often brings karmic lessons around health and daily discipline. Saturn grounds spiritual lessons into the physical realm. When looking at long-term sickness, Saturn's collective energy reflects universal, natural laws that you cannot rush. The karmic lesson is healing, and shadows are deeply tied to Saturnian patience, so that temperance energy. The collective consciousness here demands that the individual respect the body's natural limits, recognizing that sometimes true spiritual growth requires surrendering to a slower, more disciplined rhythm. The anecdote to the Taurus South Node is the North Node in Scorpio in the 12th house. This axis deals with radical transformation, letting go of control and psychological surrender. If the individual is trying to muscle their way through healing, the body will resist. The delayed recovery could stem from a subconscious clinging to past identities or the physical status quo. True healing may require a Scorpio-like release, letting go of the ego's desire to control the body's timeline and surrendering to a deeper spiritual regeneration. Okay. So you need to have patience with yourself and your body. What can they do to make money, though? I mean, I'm sure you would probably be on disability if you're having problems with healing. This is not supposed to be in here. Oh, wait, actually, somebody's vocation is a stalker. They don't want you to be a stalker. This might be your shadow work. Someone who is sick or severely injured. You might be injured because of a stalker? Who's the stalker? The stalker is not the reader. Yeah, no shit. I don't stalk people. It's not your paternal aunt. It's a classmate. Now, the thing with a classmate is kind of hard because people associate or say the Earth is a school. So then it's like anyone could be your classmate. They're not an antagonist. They're not a love interest. Who are they? They're not a crossing guard. They're a butcher? They might be a butcher, like at a meat butcher. Is stalking you? Not a business person. Okay. Alright, so what are we gonna do about the stalker spirit? Let's call justice on them. Well, what is this stalker doing? Let's see. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, okay. What are they doing? What are they doing to this pile number 3, Spirit? They're appearing. They're surfacing. Oh, we don't want that. They're watching. Unless you like being stalked, you might be into some kinky shit. They're being blocked from saying something. They're being blocked from hooking and trapping you. They might be trying to hook you energetically to siphon from you or something. Nah, bro. Let's call justice on them bitches. Come on. There we go. That's the kind of ring I like. I found my proper tool. This is what I use to hit my chalice. Alright, let's see. Whoa. Chain reaction. One person's courage triggers liberation for many. And it landed by one of the Astrodice that's got the 10th house touching it, basically. Like, it's like really on it, okay? And then we got Hierophant energy and Wheel of Fortune. Hierophant is like, reminds me of like Saturn energy. Structural bias, a system favors one side. Awareness becomes your tool of change. Yeah, so one person's courage triggers the liberation of many. The Hierophant could also represent an institution. So there could be, somebody might favor somebody over you that's causing you issues here. The stalker or whatever. Digital footprint, past actions online resurface. Transparency equals healing. This could be your shadow work. Maybe oh no, maybe the stalker's stalking you online. And you need to gather the evidence of it and present it to these officials, because awareness becomes your tool of change, because they don't know what's going on. You need to have courage. Yeah, because I guess whoever's doing this is fucking with a lot of people apparently. What are they doing? Source, folk, religious. See, for the Hierophant energy, religious. Response is respectful closure. So you need to tell this person, like, assert your boundaries, but be respectful about it. Or you might get some Misery type shit going on. The movie Misery, if you don't know what that is, you don't want to know really. Proxy target. Response, protect proxy, reinforce domain. But that's in reverse. I don't know. I don't even honestly know what that would even mean. A proxy target would be like, why would somebody even do that? I don't even know what the purpose of that would be. Oh, maybe it's saying, okay, so maybe somebody that's in the proximity of them, they would use them as a proxy to cause that person to act in a way that would disturb the real target, and then because the real target might have too much protection or something, or it would go back onto them. It would trace back to whoever the practitioner is too easily or whatever. So they would say, you go to a coffee shop every day, so then they proxy target the barista to do some shit to your coffee. But even the blind can see. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that was a big one. Alright. So, yeah, someone didn't like what I just said, that's watching, that knows what I'm talking about. Fucker. Don't think I didn't pick up on that one today. Alright. Agathos Daemon. Blessing, luck, protection, guidance. A benevolent spirit supports your path. The Agathos Daemon is the good spirit, a guardian presence associated with prosperity, health, and wise counsel. When this card appears, unseen support is already in motion. Exactly, you're protected already, so that's why this person's trying to do a proxy targeting. Correspondence is serpent, wine, household, altars, good fortune, invocation, good spirit, walk with me in all things. So you could say that, it might help a little more. Also, you can make an altar to thank this daemon for helping you. Not all daemons are bad. A lot of that shit is just to depower people, to take away their power. There's good and bad. good and bad is all perception. First of all, it's all the same thing. It's on the same spectrum of energy. It's just different sides of the line, right? Just like happiness and sadness, it's the same energy. It's just on the opposite sides. But yeah, there's like angels that are like good and bad. Really, it's like archangels is like arc forces, which I'm gonna do a video soon about all of that. Well, that's not what the video is going to be all about, but that's going to be included in it. Okay. So, all right. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, shit. Let me see. The fold. You're lost in the fold. Seek support. Yeah, so definitely... You got this Agathos Daemon. You got this spirit that is helping you. Definitely seek them out more. You might be feeling depressed, full of grief and numbness. Yeah, collective shadow, trauma, the scar of a failed union. You're resisting ego death. There's this part of you need to let go of. Forcing versus surrendering. Radical transformation. Letting go of control and psychological surrender. I don't know what else I can help you with here. Botanist. Something about a botanist, a rheumatologist, and a driver. You might have been in an accident or something involving these type of people. Yeah, spiritual leader, the Hierophant energy again. They might have caused you to get injured. If you did get injured, take the message how it resonates for you. You know, there's a lot of people, or not a lot of, probably not a lot of people, but there's various people that have chosen this pile. Something about a media director and a radiologist. Hotel manager, that comes out, that's been coming out a lot. Yeah. Alright, I think that's it. Is that it? Are we good? No. I don't know what else, what else can we do here? Well, let's do healing. What do you need to heal? Forgiveness. You're not forgiving somebody for something. You're either yourself or somebody else. Forgiveness, emotional release. You need to release your emotions. You could do this by lots of ways, but you know what? Let's see. You need to cleanse your chakras. That can help you. Pause and screenshot this if you feel so called to. You need also sweetening the mood of an in-law might help. That might be causing you problems in your love life. If you're married or whatever, you're having these issues pertaining to your work and the injury and all this and that. What else? Guilt. You have problems with guilt. Chronic self-blame. Hidden intelligence is you have a moral compass. Transmutation method, repair versus punish distinction. Act where possible, release where not. Give yourself some mercy. You can only control so much. Sorry, I just got distracted by something. 6, 7. Yeah, you definitely got Lover's energy at the Chariots. Double Lover's energy and the Chariot coming in for you. So you need to forgive. You need to stop wallowing in guilt, shame of failure. Avoidance of risk is the shadow signal. Hidden intelligence, misidentification with outcomes. So you're identifying with the outcomes. You need to not do that. So transmutation method. Okay. Stoic voluntary discomfort. Practice small failures intentionally. So an example for this is like to shoot a ball of paper into the trash can and purposely miss, and being okay with missing. Do it in front of people who are like gonna make fun of you or something. Even better. Purposely go play basketball, purposely miss the shot in front of a bunch of people. That kind of thing can help you to get yourself to stop being programmed to be so afraid of failing. Life is all about taking risks, okay? Can it hurt? Does it suck? Yes. But will you become stronger if you come out from it? Yes. And is that worth it? Yes. Alright. Yeah, divine timing. You need to be patient with your healing. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your healing. Okay? That's the message I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this helped, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye! Alright, we're going to do fortune cookies. For anyone that's still here, I'm going to pick a number between 1 through 5. Number 1, your perceptions are sharpened through careful observation. Number 2, get your mind set. Confidence will lead you on. Let me shake this. Number 3, curiosity is life. That didn't really do anything, but number 4, only you can decide what is important to you. And number 5, you don't become a failure until you're satisfied with being one. Honk, honk, honk. That's definitely a message for whoever's in the last group. A kind word warms for 3 winners. Say some kind words to yourself. Alright? Alright, that's the messages I have for you guys for today. I hope this helped. If it didn't, maybe next time. Alright? And with that being said, I bid you adieu. Bye!